voice note is on. That's running now. So hopefully the audio will be audible, man. So currently Bali, Indonesia. This is the 4th month of being here, back in Uluwatu. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to start the fucking motor and we're off. Where are we off? What a great fucking question. That's been a question I've been asking myself for the past 10, 11 months now since I left the UK. The answer is, I don't know. And that is the correct answer. Why is that the correct answer, you might be asking? Well, utter freedom. Absolute bliss of not knowing. A bit of fucking adventure. It's good to explore the unknown, see what's on the other side. I've covered a lot of ground, made a few losses, made a few big losses. But then again, I had a few major wins. Location-wise, I don't have a plan of where I'm going to be. Bali just seems like the place I have settled in the most after traveling a bit of Southeast Asia. I've done the usual Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Philippines, Singapore for a little bit, although Singapore is an outlier. The theme continues. I literally don't know where I'm driving, but I thought it would be a good idea to take a drive, speak to the camera, see what happens, see what thoughts come out. It's important for me, I can't preach about anyone else, but for me, it has been important to get comfortable in the uncomfortable. Trusting myself that I will be able to find the answers. I don't want to say find myself, because I'm not doing that. This trip has not been about finding myself at all. This thing has been more about exploring the fucking world because I can, you know. I have a job where I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can be wherever I want, when I want. So why not take the full advantage of that and see if I can develop my character a little bit more. Doing new things, new experiences. As long as I have my laptop, my charger and Wi-Fi, I can be wherever, so why not? The question is, how good is this audio going to be? Probably fucking wank. I probably should have got a microphone or something. Luckily the roads where I am in Bali are pretty quiet. Should be all good. Now while we're here, I might as well tell you about the product design playbook. What is the product design playbook, you might be asking? Well, what a great question. Product design playbook is 7 years of product knowledge distilled in a actionable, modular product that anyone can download, start using to launch new features, new apps, even optimize what's currently existing. Pulling out in front of cars. That's actually how to do it. Well, now that I'm fucking here, I might as well go and pick up some protein from the protein shop. Slick it back, hop on the bike, start tanning. Be one of those people that drives without a helmet, without a t-shirt on. You know, you either die a hero or live long enough to be the villain. I really hope that the audio is still recording, actually picking up what I'm saying. Otherwise, if it's not picking up what I'm saying, then at least it's just B-roll, eh? See if I can squeeze past. Sketchiest thing. Although, saying that, first time I actually hopped on a bike, the first time I actually hopped on a bike while traveling Asia was in Vietnam. And if you know anything about Vietnam, it's probably the worst place to ride a fucking bike. You can do it in Vietnam, you can do it anywhere. What was I saying? Oh yeah, traveling the world and going wherever the fuck you want. You know, you just gotta do it. You just gotta fucking send it. And the worst thing you can do is live with regret. Look back in your life and think, fuck, I wish I did a bunch of things that I didn't do because I was too much of a fucking pussy. That is heavy. To me, that is the heaviest thing you can live with. Truly, you can't turn back time, right? But money comes and goes, right? If you're able to monetize a skill that you can take away and not have to be in an office, then the world is your oyster, truly. All you have to do is be smart enough to piece the puzzles together of what lifestyle you can live with the income that you can get, or you can save up enough money, make the fucking jump, give yourself a deadline. If it works out, you're fucking off to the races. And that's really been my story. I monetized the skill. I kind of made the best out of the worst scenario. Ended up going solo, and it ended up being the best choice I ever made. There's always good in bad, and it's just a case of perspective. One of my favorite quotes is, opportunity is a strange beast. It often reveals itself in the midst of a catastrophe. BMX days are still remembered. Craziest rollback. Secured. That's another 16 portions of gains. Straight to the fucking pipes. As I was saying, with monetizing a skill and being able to have a skill set that you can take on the road with you, have that in your back pocket, and if you work hard enough, you can live the lifestyle that you want. You can be just like me. Shirts off, hair slicked back, taking the piss, obviously. But at the same time, I'm not. So, how can you do that? How can you do that if you're a designer, right? I don't know how you can do that with other skills, but what I do know is how to do that with product design or UI, UX design, or just any design, to be honest. Like, I've been a designer at startup, I've been a designer at an agency, I've been a multidisciplinary designer. My course at university was about multidisciplinary design. Now I specialize in products. How I would do it if I was starting from scratch is I would probably go the same exact route as I did. I can't tell you what the best route is, I can only tell you the route that I took and where I am now. Pretty good route. I started off a small design agency. I was doing multidisciplinary design. I was doing prints, logos and branding. Wished I was doing more websites, app designs, but I knew it was temporary and I was only there for the skill set. I was only there for the experience, get my foot in the door. And that's exactly what I did. I cold called a bunch of product agencies around the UK and basically begged them to take me on for free for a month. And then after a month, do a review of my performance and see whether or not we'll be a good fit. And that's exactly what happened. The last agency that I called on my list was the actual agency that accepted me and offered me the opportunity to come in, and then I was actually able to make the jump to product design. My point is, as you cover a lot of ground at different agencies, at different studios, you work with different people, you learn the processes, you learn what works and you learn what doesn't, and you also uncover a lot of the industry bullshit. And as soon as you can filter out what's bullshit, what's just a process that basically upsells clients, you start to build your own processes, and you should do that. Once you've built up enough of a skill set, that's when you think back on your experiences, think back on all the processes and all the things that you've learned, not just visually and not just design wise, but also business and also how to handle clients, what works and what doesn't. And once you've got that, you can go solo. It's a different ballgame. All of a sudden, rely on design, of course, but now the skill set is being able to manage clients, talk to clients, be able to set expectations, be able to actually provide work that isn't just a visual output. You actually need to do a lot of the stuff that you probably haven't done while you was at the agency, which is, speaking to clients and being able to discuss, to understand and align on what the actual deliverables are, what it is that you need to hand off, when are you going to hand things over, and what things look like. And that's a story for another time, but you can always rely on your visual design and figure out the soft skills as you go. Maybe there's things that you learn along the way. Usually it's when things go south, or when things flop, or when things don't run as smoothly as you wish they did. Those are the learnings that actually help to push you further. Then they become the actual processes that you instill in the projects going forward, and it really is just project by project. Now, what I want to make important is being able to rely on the skill set that you have. In the product design playbook, what I've done, distilled all of my product knowledge, everything that I learned from the clients I work with, from things that I've seen, and pieced together that I now offer product design services. It's also the way I coach people that I work with, and it's the knowledge that I pass on to others. In a nutshell, the playbook is what you would receive if you worked with me, whether you're a client or you're a designer. Activation, monetization, retention, onboarding, habit forming. The 12 core strategies that can be assigned to any project at any stage. Those are the things that we would focus on. And then the 33 individual strategies that are linked to those 12 product strategies. Those are the actual actionable tactics, things that you can actually pick up and start implementing within your business, or rather within your product immediately. That's how it works in a nutshell. And as a designer or a founder, this is your do-it-yourself fast-track way of optimizing the current experience if you already have an app that's out there, or launching something that's designed to the best possible standard that helps you reach users, helps you build a product that's likely to withstand the test of users, funneling in without having what we would call a leaky bucket in the onboarding and the activation and the way you engage your audience. It's just a way of holistically look at your product, what's not working, build a strong foundation to set you up for success and actually reach product market fit. So back to my point of being a designer, wanting to live this lifestyle of eat what you kill. It's an absolute roller coaster, and I wouldn't change it for the world. If you're a designer or a creative person who wants to get into product, or if you're already in product and you want to just upskill yourself, this playbook is really for you. It's not a course. I'm not trying to sell you something sleazy. What it actually is, a funnel for founders to buy the playbook and then convert to working with me. However, that doesn't mean that as a designer you can't purchase the playbook and get all of the knowledge the founders would get. Absolutely makes sense for you to do that. Obviously, I'm biased. It's my own product. I think it's great. Probably the best thing I created in a long time. Whenever I catch a reflection of my posture riding this fucking bike, I feel disgusted. Cadillac. Has the audio been captured? Yes, it has. Battery's running low, so this is the last take. The product playbook is a guide that you can literally start using immediately to order the product that you already have. It's really just how to reframe the way you think about design, the way you think about products, and give you a new perspective on what you're solving for, what you're trying to achieve, and how to do so. It's something that I truly believe in. It's got my name on it, and I would never sell some bullshit that would tarnish my name. So, it took a while to get there, but it's here. And I'm super proud of it. If you made it this far in the video and you're still watching, congratulations. There is no reward, but thank you for sticking around. This has been an off the dome, unscripted freestyle. Tell me what you think.